Hey my beautiful people, how's it going guys? Barofist, welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to discuss, the state of Shadowlands, how it was for me while leveling in Shadowlands. I got up to 60, what class I'm gonna main, professions that I recommend while leveling for gold making, and stuff like that. So that is what we're gonna talk about in this video. We'll see how quick it will be, but let's begin. Basically, I had my friend and me started in Shadowlands at level 50 to level 60 together, which is Cadillac. Hey man. We've leveled together to 60, and yeah, that was probably the longest call in Discord I've had in my life. Started a call that lasted 16 hours. So in 16 hours, basically, with all the slacking and AFKing and waiting, making breakfasts and all that, we've leveled on the stream. By the way guys, if you haven't followed already twitch.tv/Umren, I mean fuck you already, alright? Go and follow it, don't be a vagina. Go and follow it. We have a lot of fun over there, we do like dungeons and PvP and PvE and gold making a lot, leveling and stuff, speed stuff, twinking and all that. We will see what we will do in Shadowlands, but it seems like a fun expansion. We had a lot of fun leveling up with my bro Cadillac, and I don't know, I mean, it was overall, like, what I think actually about it. Let's break it down a little bit. So, what I think of, I mean, you see, right, currently, the queue time and stuff, I have a hype, right? The expansion was made really good, the zones are good, the quest line is good, the progression through the zones is, it's okay, I like it, it's not bad. I've had some, minor things, but it doesn't matter. The overall experience is pretty good, and, I've had a lot of fun leveling, right? And I'm hyped about going in and, doing the stuff that I have to do. But you see, this thing is like a hype blocker, like a cock block. And I want to ask a question, Blizzard, like one real quick question. Like, guys, on Kazakh, for example, are playing like 20,000 people, right? 20,000 people multiplied by 50 euros for the expansion minimum, let's say. That is quite a lot of fucking money, alright? 1 million fucking euros you're earning just from Kazakh's players that paid for expansion. Like, I'm asking here, if you don't spend 10%, which is 100,000 euros on that, to buy yourself additional server to back up Kazakh whenever there is capacitive issues or something, because out of like all of these people that are currently paying for Kazakh, half of them cannot play. Like, I cannot play. It's like a cock block basically. You cannot do anything. Because, I mean, I'm hyped, the expansion is fun, I wanna play it, I've tried it, I've made already like 1 million gold or something, I've tried it, and, it doesn't work. So, I mean, no matter how good the expansion is, if I cannot play it, then, what good gonna make that, and this is the hype when people wanna progress their characters. I've been waiting today, for example, for 4 hours, since 5 till 9, now it's 9 PM in my country, and that is a server time as well, and currently I cannot log in. I've waited 2.7k people, and it has currently 3 minutes, and we will see. I mean, if the video lasts until the queue goes down to 0, it might get you have been disconnected, and then you need to retry again, and you wait another queue, for example, for 4 hours or something if you want to play. So that's kind of fucked up. If you don't, if your work, I mean, if your day life you don't schedule by the times when the audience is the fucking players are the lowest, you cannot play. Like, if you wake up at like 6 AM or something, then you got yourself a slot in the fucking queue system and you can play. But if you wake up and, let's say, or if you come back from work at like 1 PM and you try to log in, there is no fucking way, man. That's done deal, It's already, people who have reserved their spots. You are, the guy that doesn't have the money for ticket, basically. So that is kind of frustrating, and it, diminishes the experience of the expansion. But overall, the expansion, I think it's fun. I don't have anything, minding about the overall gameplay or something. We will see. It's still not, like late game or raids are not released, arena is not released. We're still kind of checking up the things, the spells, the covenants, how everything works. The professions as well. We're exploring that stuff. So, yeah. I'm gonna make probably like some guides about gold making on Patreon and stuff. Here I'll also overall make some guides like profession suggestions, tricks with professions, how to use trade skill master and stuff in Shadowlands, and how you can benefit from, auction house a little bit with flipping and stuff. I'm planning on doing those kind of guides on YouTube, and some of the more, like on the edge stuff I will post probably on Patreon. So that's basically what we're gonna do. And professions, just briefly I want to suggest you professions in this video as well, because people are asking like what professions we want to level up, how was your experience. So in this video I want to kind of answer all those things that people have been asking me on Discord and Twitch and everywhere else. So as professions, I would suggest you highly to get yourself on the starting while leveling, to get yourself some gathering professions, you know, like until you get to level 60. You're leveling, you're killing a lot of stuff, so all of those materials you're gonna pick up will mean some gold or some starting cash when you get to level 60, right? And I was getting skinning and mining, my friend was getting herbalism and mining, so the mines you can, you know, both of you, if you're leveling with friends and stuff, you can all mine the mine. I'm not sure about the herbs, but I got skinning because you're already killing a lot of beasts and stuff in Shadowlands, and you know, no one was there to skin them, and I think still you can both skin them anyway, even if there was. And you know, skinning, it's like, it's okay, it's a material that always is getting spent, and you get some rare skins as well. With mining you get some stuff that you can prospect later. Yay, we got in! Man, look at my stupid transmog. Am I seriously playing with this? Oh yeah, I changed my spec and it changed back to default. Anyway, I've got in. So guys, apparently I got the right to play, and I haven't streamed yesterday because I couldn't really play, and today whole day got wasted on me trying to log in, so it's pointless to just stream watching at the loading screen, right? I mean on the queue time, so yeah. But anyway, that is all the professions that I want to say while you're leveling. Just get some gathering profession that you get gold by the way. And also when you get to level 60, I think what professions I'll get is probably one profession that has a cooldown of doing stuff. So currently I don't know if there is any like cooldown or something. I think there is not. Maybe alchemy with some transmutations or something, I'm not sure. I don't think there is any cooldowns, but if there are, guys, let me know down in the comments, because I haven't really checked like in depth every profession. This is just my general opinion based on logic that, you know, previous expansions and the next expansion, what professions basically offer so far. So I think tailoring, leatherworking, and blacksmithing have the legendary items thingy that you can craft. So having all of them or having one of them is very good. If that is your only character, I would recommend you get like any of that. And then general consumable things, you know, like basically alchemy, inscription, and what is it? Engineering has like, it's more like a personal profession. I think you can still make some gold with engineering, and also it's a nice cooldown to have for sky golems and stuff, because they're still gonna sell in Shadowlands. People wanna herb around, and the only mount that allows you to herb while being mounted is sky golem. So I think that will increase a little bit. So you can use that as a you know, one way of making passive gold. I would say if you have like multiple characters, just stack engineering on every character, just so you can craft the sky golem. And also get yourself 3 of the crafting professions, tailoring, leatherworking, and what is it, blacksmithing, and then get the general goods, you know, like inscription and alchemy, and I don't know what else there are. Actually, jewel crafting as well for you know, for jewels, I would for gems, right? So you can get jewel crafting to craft gems as well. Currently, it will not be that necessary, but as soon as the raids are you know, up, if you can get yourself the recipes and all that stuff for the gems and get a bunch of prospecting going, prospecting might be also like profitable stuff, so you can check into that. You know, all of these things that I'm saying are general. I'm just giving you some tips and tricks, like you can make yourself a to-do list of all this stuff that I'm saying and check out all these things, and one of those things can make you a bunch of gold. So check out which of these things that I've so far said. Check which works on your server, because prospecting can be good on very good on some servers, but it can be, you know, kind of normalized on different servers because many players are playing, and a lot of players probably already doing the prospecting shuffles or something. So, you know, but that is, you know, like all of the professions, all professions do generally, just to understand, because alchemy is basically consumables profession, right? Similar to inscription. Inscription, like, yeah, you do like what the things that you can use on items to give you a stat, right? There are like, I forgot the name of it. It's like something of versatility, and you put that when you craft an item. Instead of having a random stat, you can put that shit inside, and it will tell the item that it gonna has versatility or something, right? That is the generally. I don't want to go into much detail. So that is good from inscription to, you know, keep in mind that will be good on start, because people will craft a lot of things with professions. They're gonna try also the shuffles, they're gonna try to chase some stats on their gear and stuff, so those things can actually be sold good. And yeah, I mean, I cannot really tell you get that or that. I'm telling you the tips and stuff that you, can actually benefit you for gold making or for progression for your character or something like that, you know. I personally, I already have like 5 engineers, so I think that is enough for me. I will probably get tailoring. What I have right now, I have enchanting, I have as well, which is consumable profession. You basically craft scrolls and shit and put them on auction cars, and people use that on their items to enchant them, right? And also it's good for disenchanting on the start, because I get a lot of greens, and some of those greens were basically like 20g on vendor, and if I disenchant them, I can make like 60g out of that item instead, you know. So that was a good stuff. And also I disenchanted a couple epics. Those epics were like bind on picked up, I could only vendor them, and I made like 2k gold out of them. So if you're running a lot of dungeons, check out the shards. Maybe enchanting, keeping enchanting for the start, it's good. But you know, if you want to benefit also from crafting some of the legendary requirement, you know, items that are, I think they're like cloth, mail, and plate or something like that. I'm not sure how, and leather, of course, right? So you have some basic item, and then you use that with soul ash, with other stuffs. You basically craft legendary, and people are doing that stuff a lot in the start. So those things can be also a nice seller. But this profession will not allow you. So I got Inscription here, just so I can try the milling, how milling goes, but I haven't really tried. As you can see, I was busy doing some other stuff for gold. And milling, it can be good, you know, like, you can buy a bunch of herbs for cheap price and then mill them and try to make the dark moon cards. Those things are good as well for making gold, the trinkets, but they will go down in prices, you know. The closer we get to the raid, the lower and lower they go in the price. So don't invest a bunch of gold because you saw something is selling for 100k and you think that you're gonna get that, or because a lot of people are doing the same stuff that you're trying to do, you know, right? So be one step ahead, you know. Think that if there are already like 5 trinkets and 10 trinkets on the auction house, you're gonna have to fight that price, and the price will go down in the next couple of days, unless you have someone that told you, okay, I wanna buy those dark moon cards or something, and you have it, or you can flip it around, buying a bunch of like ace of this and 2s of that and 3s of that, and put them together and sell the trinket to someone. You can try to do that as well. That is a nice flip that you can do. I've done that a lot in the past expansions, like wait for, you know, I've made groups for buying, and I've made the groups to, for example, if the trinket is like, I don't know, 50,000 and you need 8 cards for that, I've calculated to myself that 500 gold a card, whatever card if I buy, when I connect the trinket, it costs me 4,000 gold and I can sell it for 50 or something like that, you know. You have kind of those kind of flips, and you can make in TSM to search for cards that are 500 gold or lower, right? And then you see, you know, and you see which one you are chasing, and then you can offer some people some trades, you know. Just be smart about it. With the dark moon cards you can do a bunch of gold, but don't go into investing like millions of gold into milling herbs, because eventually you might end up losing, because the market is going currently like up and down in matter of days, you know, so you cannot really predict that shit. If you be left with like 3 trinkets or something unsold, that is bunch of gold lost already, you know, because they currently, the herbs are also not really cheap. But if you find some cheap ones, I don't know, try out. Just don't, you know, be mindful about your steps. That is pretty much all about the professions, you know. Other professions I think we've mentioned. I think I'll change out of Inscription, because the herbs are already like kind of unstable, and the dark moon cards, you know, are not really worth my hours of investment to getting the profession up, and then crafting, and then changing, and then fixing my bags with like billion cards in them. The struggle is more that I avoid, you know. I know that with other profession it is a lot easier to get to the gold. I will do, you know, the same amount of gold. So Inscription, yeah, I rushed on the start into trying to get with the millings, anything going, but nah, let's just drop it. There we go. So yeah, I will probably get some other profession. I think tailoring will be one, just so I can craft the items for myself and maybe make some gold from like bags and other things and craftables. So yeah, that is all about the professions. We've mentioned the experience with the stuffs. I don't know, that's pretty much all, guys. Like, I've had a lot of fun, you know, in the time when I could play the expansion, but you know, it's been a struggle on logging in and stuff. So that message to Blizzard would be really nice if someone of you guys knows anyone that works in Blizzard to ask them, like, what do you do with 30,000 people that are paying 50 euros per expansion minimum? What do you do with that 1 million euros or something that you get from that shit? Or how much is it? Wait, am I wrong? 20,000 multiplied by 5 is 100,000. Adding 0 is 1 million, right? So what do you do with the €1,000,000, you know, like, why don't you spend like 50,000 euros and buying yourself additional like 3 shelves on that server and let people play as they have paid to play instead of waiting whole day. There, I even ended up in the rhyme with style. Anyway, guys, I might stream now actually for 1 or 2 hours. Or actually, I don't know if that's a good idea, because 1 hour until I launch the stream, I'll have to close it. Nah, it's getting too late. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'll wake up at like 7 or something, go to bed early, and I'll wake up tomorrow and stream a little bit earlier and talk through some things with people and stuff that want to ask me stuffs on the stream, and do the daily shenanigans. But that was all that I wanted to talk in this video, guys. So if you have anything, like any feedback or something, you want to ask me a question about certain things, specifics, or whatever about the expansion, let me know down in the comments. My plans for Shadowlands is to, you know, like, stream basically whenever I can. Do also some guides and stuff on YouTube. Do some guides and stuff on Patreon as well if you want to support me. I don't know. Buy me a beer or something on Patreon for my work, and if you want to watch some hidden guides over there, feel free to check it out. And also, yeah, I'll be streaming regularly on Twitch. You can find me in Discord most of the time if you want to ask me a question, join up Discord. All of the links that I mentioned gonna be in the description. And until the next time, guys, thank you all for watching. Stay strong, fight, train as well, train daily, because Corona times, you know, if it affects you, it's very nice to be in physical shape. Eventually we're all gonna get affected, you know, so just keep in mind that, stay safe, don't panic, don't get yourselves extra stress, chill out with some WoW, and if you wanna chill some more, head over to a stream, maybe I'll stream, maybe not. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, Battle Fist, see you all on the next time, and thank you to all the Patreons and stream donators and everyone that have been supporting me, guys, love you much. See ya, and Umren off.